Welcome back. So sadly now the water is running low, no rain.
The drought is coming.
Almost there. 30% water left as for today, right?
Yeah.
So what's coming next is obviously you all know it's going to be power cuts. And it's not, I mean these days the weather is okay, right?
Yeah.
Even yesterday it was like 26 in Colombo in the morning time, not during the daytime. But you need to have minimum basic things because when the power cut comes in, it will happen during the daytime, the night time. So in daytime you can actually cope up with something, but night time it's difficult. And I mean we all so used to having at least a fan running, maybe a Wi-Fi router, charge your phone, have few lights. So what can you do? Buying a generator is what normally people would do. The cheapest, smallest one you can get it for like 20,000 rupees. Which it's okay if you have dedicated, let's say you have the breakers at home, you have all these connected equipments, right, like refrigerators, TVs and all that. Those small generators are not good for anything electronic, including CFL bulbs.
Right.
One thing is their frequency, because we obviously know in Sri Lanka we get 230 volts. I mean, when I say 230 volt, nominal 230 volts, plus it's 50 hertz, the frequency. But those generators, it varies. The frequency varies, the voltages varies, because the cheaper one doesn't come with something called AVR, automatic voltage regulators. So this is bad for electronics, but to run a incandescent bulb or even a tube light, it's fine, provided you have your circuits separated. So if you have a generator, you can put you need an electrician to do this, but you can separate certain lights. Make sure that those are not connected to any sensitive equipments like your refrigerator, your electronic devices, TVs, anything sensitive. So you can just start the generator, get your lights there. So that's the cheapest way around it. If all fails, you can just directly plug a light to the generator and have it. But these generators are not designed to run for a long time. In 30-40 minutes, 1 hour is fine, but in the long duration, they are not recommended. And another thing is the noise. It will annoy your neighbor plus yourself because they are noisy. And you have to manually go start it and all that. So if you go to the next level, what you can get is a generator with AVR, it will auto start and all that. We are talking about at least 80,000 and above, which is okay. Again, make sure when you're buying that has a rated timeline, so it will run for X amount of time. In this instance, you can actually run your TV, any other equipment, provided it says it comes with AVR. But if you are really planning to use this, I would recommend having a good UPS which has voltage protection, stabilization built into it, that act as a buffer between you and your connected equipment. For example, if you have a good TV, you have your set-top box connected, you have your DVD players, whatever connected, have one of those small UPS. It doesn't have to have a lot of power in it, but provided that it can protect your devices. If something goes wrong with the generator, it will at least blow off your UPS, but it will save your electronic devices. So that's another way around it, because that's easy to maintain, easy to buy, and you put your petrol or diesel in it.
Most of the cheaper computer UPSs are not designed to run your computer long time, right?
No, it's not, because a lot of people, I've seen this happening, right? So this is just going beyond the conversation we are having right now. A lot of people use a UPS until it dies. So I've seen it even at our office. People the power goes, the UPS kicks in, they just keep on working on the computer. They don't even, we are talking about the small UPSs but you connect to a computer. So UPS is only there so you can say what you're doing and safely shut down your computer, because those are not meant to run your computer for a very long time. If you do so, it will damage the UPS in the long run. It will damage your computer power supply if the power supply is especially a good one. So the good one comes with power factor correction and all that. Those are not meant to run with this non-quality power conversion. So what happens is inside those cheap UPSs, the power conversion happens weirdly. So in Sri Lanka, what you get, I mean, like if you're getting it from the outlet from the CEB, it's 50 hertz sine wave. So it's a nice clean wave.
Yeah.
But if you get one of those cheap UPSs, it has either modified sine wave or square wave. Square wave is really bad. Modified sine wave is okay at a level, right? But this is clearly, you can check when you connect a fan, right? The fan will make a noise, kind of noise. So that basically means the power supply is not clean. So don't run your computer for a very long time if it's connected to the UPS. It's only there to help you to save that data and shut down the computer. So coming back to the point, so if you are getting an UPS, you have two choices. So you can have either online or line interactive. Line interactive basically mean while the UPS is running, it just basically giving whatever CEB is giving it to you from your wall outlet to the device. Even if you have a generator connected, it won't do anything to the power line. Just take in that power, it will just output it. So those are the cheapest UPS you can buy. They are cheap, they are fine for whatever I mentioned before, just to save your data, cut it off. But if you are buying something really good, they are called online UPSs, which are not cheap. So that does power conditioning, most of the time power factor correction, it does a voltage regulation, all that. So what it happens is it takes in the power either from generator or the CEB, it conditions it, it regulates it, and then put it back to your device. So which is the good one. So those you can actually run your computer for a certain amount of time until the battery goes off. But don't wait until the UPS dies and switch off your computer. Again, that clearly kills the point of having a UPS. So UPS is there so you can save your data, shut it down. Don't let the UPS take down your computer. It can damage your hard drive, it can damage a lot of things because it's shutting down your computer unnecessarily. Because that's one of the reasons why you have a shutdown button, is because computers are meant to be shut down gracefully, not forcefully. So when the UPS dies, it's shut down the computer forcefully. So that's bad. With the generator and all that, so the cost will be for one of those UPSs, minimum will be around at least 18 to 20,000 rupees for like a 600-800 VA UPS. Let's take a small break from here, go to the next segment, and we'll tell you what you can do beyond the generator and how you can plan for the power cut. See you after the break.